Before you begin, remove the access panel and fan. Removal. Disconnect the heatsink fan cable from the connector on the motherboard. Note, the heatsink has numbers adjacent to the following 6 screws. Loosen the 3 captive T15 Torx head screws that secure the heatsink over the processor in numerical order. Remove the 3 12mm T15 Torx head screws that secure the heatsink over the motherboard in numerical order. Note, due to the adhesive quality of the thermal grease and thermal pads located between the heatsink and processor components, it may be necessary to move the heatsink from side to side to detach it from the motherboard. Lift the heatsink off of the processor and slide it out from under the chassis edge. Replacement. Using an alcohol swab, carefully remove the thermal grease from the heatsink and processor. Apply new thermal grease to the processor. Inspect the thermal pads. If one is torn or otherwise damaged, it needs to be replaced. Tow the heatsink under the chassis edge. Align the screw holes on the heatsink with the standoffs on the motherboard and place the heatsink into position. Tighten the 3 captive T15 Torx head screws that secure the heatsink over the processor in numerical order. Replace the 3 12mm T15 Torx head screws that secure the heatsink over the motherboard in numerical order. Connect the heatsink fan cable into the connector on the motherboard.